Hi, my name is Nazli, and this is a demonstration of Project 2, which is the real-time data processing with AWS Kinesis and DynamoDB. So in this project, we simulate sensor data, and we stream it to Kinesis and process it using Lambda, and then store this data in DynamoDB. So I would like to show you my Python code first. And first, I made a simple generate data Python file, which takes sensor ID and which is random between 1 and 5, and temperature that is also random between 20 and 30, and also a timestamp. And this dictionary gets turned into JSON after, and we also get sleep 2 here, which means that this will run every 2 seconds, and it will stop, sleep, and then run again. So it is every 2 seconds. But for the send to Kinesis file, I decided to combine these two together to make it more realistic simulation. This, firstly, it generates it again, like I explained here, and then it sends to Kinesis, kinesis.putRecord. We get a stream name, we get data, and we get partition key. Stream name is going to be sensor stream, which has to be the same name in Kinesis. This generates and sends. So, let me show you the database first, DynamoDB. Tables, we have sensor data table right here with partition key as sensor ID number and sort key as timestamp number. Then let's go back. We made the Kinesis stream, data streams, which is called sensor stream, and it is active. Let's go back, and we then made a Lambda function, which is called Kinesis processor. It gets triggered with this Kinesis stream that we created. We also added a code right here, which takes the sensor data table from DynamoDB. And when it triggers, like an encoded record comes from Kinesis, so we have to convert that to JSON, which that converts it to JSON. And then, let me see. We also check if the temperature exceeds 25, and we put that to the table. Okay, so let's go back. We also have CloudWatch logs enabled through Lambda. So when it triggers, we can see the log stream there. So let's trigger it here. I'm going to run this, send to kinesis.py, and I'm going to let this run for a while, then stop the recording and then come back so we have more data, because it will take a while. Okay, it's been running for a while, then I'm going to stop it. So when we go back to CloudWatch, in log groups, we will see the log streams under here. This is the Kinesis processor log group. Okay, when I first run this, I got this log stream, which I had an error. Type error, float types are not supported. Use decimal types instead. So DynamoDB requires decimal, as far as I know. So I went back to this Lambda code, and I change this to parse float to decimal, parse into decimal. And that fixed it. So let's go back and see the latest log stream. The time is different here because it's using this, but it's currently 2:34. So as we can see, it starts with request ID and it decodes the payload. We get sensor ID, temperature, and timestamp. And this also gets recorded to DynamoDB. Tables, sensor data. We explore table items. So we can see it right here. Scan started 14:35, which is right now. And we get different data right here. We can also, this is our table, and we can select an attribute to like to show specific attributes. We can filter it with sensor ID and timestamp, like this. You can also download as CSV file. Okay, let me go back to CloudWatch. Yes. So that was my project. Thank you for listening.